So today we'll be creating this amazing flyer design in Photoshop. Stay with me, let's begin. Firstly, what I'll do, I'll just go to new and make it 3000 pixel by 3000 pixel. The aim of doing this is to make it a square, so it doesn't matter whether I use 180 by 180 or 2000 by 2000 pixel. The aim of it is to make it a square. All right, leave your resolution at 300, transparent, and click on create. Now let's go. What I'll do first, let me drag the color I used here. This is the color palette, F8, 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 and go and the model. Let me bring the model here and I'll show you guys how I made it. Now let me delete this layer mask. Let me delete it. Okay, this is the real image. This is how it was before. This is the image. What I did was I added the layer marks. Go to this place, this part, click on it, add the layer marks, then here must be set to black. The foreground color must be set to black. Then you switch it. Go to your brush, B for brush, and with your bracket tool increase the brush. You can see decrease it with your bracket tool, but I want to increase the brush and I'll keep my flow. Let me increase my flow to 90%. Increase the size of the brush like this. You can see what's happening, guys. It's blending to the background. Big. You can see what's happening. Blending. That was how I achieved that. Okay, let me come back to this part so that you guys, let me just copy the color palette so that I'll show you how I made it. Ctrl C for copy and let me delete it. Now if you want to create that, go to solid color and Ctrl V to paste the color code. You can see now this is the color code F8, F8, F8. Now let's go back. All right, the next thing I did, let me just show you what I did. Let me delete it. Ctrl Z. Right. When go to your select, go to subject and wait for it to load. It will take some time to load up. Just keep waiting. I don't know why it's slow. All right, I already made the selection. Now I want to add some parts of it because some parts that I want are not selected, like this chair. As you can see, this chair is not selected and this part is not properly selected. So what you do, go to your object selection and click on quick selection. Then you see that in this top part you have plus and minus. Now click on the plus with your bracket to increase the size, or just right click and left click and that. You can see what's happening. Now let me remove that this small part that is out. Remove it and let me add to this place. Add. It's okay. Let me add also. Boom. So that was how I made it. Now what you do after you are done selecting it, Ctrl J. That's all. Ctrl J. All right. Now let's go back. Then in this part I added, in this part here, I added something so that, let me import what I add to it. This was what I added, but it actually was not necessary though. Let me just delete it and add a new one. Go to your shape. Oh, then stroke. Let me give it a color. Let me pick a color from the background. What should I use? Let me check here. Let me check the color I used here. The color was a light color. Right. And let me look for a light color. Alright, let me leave it here. F7EEDA. That's the color palette I used here. And just go to file. I have some of my resources here. If you want some of my resources, you can DM me and drop a comment in the comment section telling me that you want some resources, so I can help you with some resources. Alright, then this is what I use. Sorry, let me Ctrl Z it. Ctrl Z is our best friend in Photoshop, as you guys know. Ctrl T to transform, then drag to fill. Then what you do now, hold your Alt and boom, hit it. Now just go and let me look for a blend mode that will fit. Okay, I think I used screen, I think so. And let me group it. Control G to group, and what will I call it? Let me just call it group first. Doesn't matter. And yeah, alright. Let's go to okay, this one was supposed to be in the yes, you can see what's happening now. I brought it to the back. This one I brought it to the back and in the front. This one I duplicated. Okay, now what you do next, let me leave this part and let me I need this. Let me drag it. Let me delete marks. So this was the image of his followers, and as you can see, this is the image of his followers. And how I made this, let me delete it. Let me check if I still have the picture of it. Where is my Bluetooth? Let me check if I still have the picture of it. I don't really know if I still have the picture. I don't think I have the picture of it. Let me check my pictures. No, I don't think I have it. I don't have it anymore. Probably I deleted it. And let me show you how I made it. Let me put it on normal. So this was it. This was how it was before. White. What I did, change the blend mode to multiply. You can see what's happening. Okay. Then I just brought it to this side and I took it to the back. You can see what's happening now. You can see that the main aim of duplicating this so that is that I can put some elements under the in the back of the model, so that I can put some elements in the back. That was my main aim. That was my main aim of removing the background in this one. You can see. Alright, let's go to our next one. Yes, I added a layer here. Let me just select the color. Now if you want to achieve that, in this plus sign, add a new layer, then let me remove this. Oh, apologies guys. Alright, go to just click on G. You can see gradient tool, then on this double click and give it, because I use the dark color, the dark shade of brown. Then just hold your shift and drag. You can see, hold your shift and drag. I think this is actually not dark enough. Click on it, double click, and let me darken it a little bit. Let me take color from the skin. Yes, and okay, hold your shift and drag. Yes, drag again, drag. Let me take it, if any color mode will work. I leave it at normal and bring in a rectangle. I think this is actually not dark. Yeah, let me bring it down and delete it and darken it a bit more. Alright, go to G, shift and drag. Is better. Let me bring it down. That was how I achieved this. Now logo, okay, Instagram icon. Okay, this one, we drag. Excuse me guys. Okay, drag and drop it here. Let me just drag the full layer, the full group. Bring the full group here. Wait for it to load. Okay, this is not the proper arrangement. I just want to. Right now, let's work. This is the. I added this one here. I added this here. Because I blurred this. What I did, I blurred some parts. This one I give motion blur. What I did, I added motion blur to this one. Let me show you how to add motion blur. Click on the element, go to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. I already added Gaussian blur, so I'll just click cancel. Because I already added Gaussian blur. Alright, so I added no blur to this one. And see, sorry, I added blur. You see it's blurred. I just fixed it. in the top and brought this in the top, brought this one here. Right, this is the text element. Right, let me bring in the text first. This is the text I use. Let me bring it up. So he just got 5k followers on Instagram, and his name is Jojo Imidri. He's one of the biggest photographer in Benin right now. But let me say, in the whole of Nigeria, he's one of the biggest photographer. He's very good though. Control D to deselect. Let me try to align this a little bit here. And how I achieve this 5k, let me show you. This is what I used. Let me group it. I added what I call this now, a golden texture style. Then I clipped it into the 5. You can see. Let me hide it. You can see the 5. When I make it visible, you can now see the effect. Now let's go back to the element. Let me click on the 4. Let me bring this one first. Find the text I use. Okay, this shape rectangle, I'll bring it to the front. So just let me bring this one here. 5k plus heart, one big thank you, grateful for every follow, every likes, and every moment. Control A and centralize it. Control D. Let me go back. And this is the logo. Let me bring this one here. Add it. This is what I did for this. Let me Control A. Now go to, where's the logo? This is the logo. Click on it and drag it here. Control A, Control D, and that's how I made this. Now we're almost done, guys. Let me add the element, this element, and this was the element I used. Right. Firstly, I used the light. I wanted it to be glowing, so I added this light. Then I added this. What is it? It's a kind of celebration, celebrating. That's why I added this celebration kind of stuff here, and alright, so that's what I did. I blurred it. Okay? I gave it motion blur, just where I did that part. I gave it motion blur. Let me check, do I kept it here? Okay. Control T. Zoom out so I can. Yes. Yeah, that's it. And I'll bring it to the back. Or it's okay anyway. I keep it sharp. But now it's okay. Let me just bring this rectangle in front. Now it's remaining the light effect. The light effect which I made. Alright, let me just copy one of the lights. Or let me bring in all the lights I used. Okay, this was the light I used. Now let me show you how I achieve this. Let me just delete it, delete all. Let me delete all. I will show you how I achieve it. So this was this is the light, and let me put it to normal. This is how it will look. Then change the blending mode to screen, then place it here. Ctrl T, drag. I place the first one in the light because I want the light to look realistic, as if the light is glowing. Ctrl J, and I brought it to this place. You can see what's happening now. This light effect actually gives design. Gives design and make your design to appear more sharp, and you can see with Ctrl J again. I'm just Ctrl J and see what's happening, guys. You can see the design is not kind of very vibrant. But the face, I don't want. Okay, this one is affecting the face. I don't want it to be affecting the face too much. Just click on this mask and add a layer mask. Go to your brush bracket to decrease the size, and I will clean up the light partial. Let me reduce my flow. Ctrl Z, so that the light will still be showing. Reduce my flow, and just like that I'll reduce the light. Alright, then this last part, you can see it was actually easy how we achieved that. Now let's go to this light. Let me just add it. Let me go and add it. Go to my resource, light element, and this was the one I used. Let me bring it to the front. Ctrl T, transform, and that. Let me take it to the front. Now, you know what it always works. Go to screen, and voila, you can see. But I actually want the stuff to be shining. Is what I want. You can see I just moved it around, and you can see that was how we actually achieved this design on Photoshop. I hope you learned something from this design. Drop 1 or 2 things you learned from this design, and stay tuned in our next YouTube video. Catch you up, guys. Peace.